Good evening, Miss Renajeris. Huh? Ito ba? I am Lovely Joyce Bacungalio. Uy.
And I'm Giselle Mediparini.
From grade 11 STEM 8A Benevolence of the University of Cebu. This interview aims to identify the lived experiences of teenage mothers in Cebu City. Audio recorder will be used to ensure accuracy and fidelity of the responses given. Any information obtained from you will remain highly confidential and will be used for research-related purpose only. May I know if you are comfortable in speaking English or Cebuano?
I'm comfortable with everything. It's okay.
Sana all. So I would like to ask four questions, and if ever I'm not yet satisfied or I'm still confused, I would like to ask for follow-up questions. Is that okay?
It's okay.
So, question number one. What are your experiences during pregnancy?
Before Anna, may we ask first if how old were you when you found out that you were pregnant with your first child?
I got pregnant when I was 15 years old. That was when I was a grade 9 student. All right.
So, what are your experiences during pregnancy?
My experiences during my pregnancy, if I were to compare myself to other situation, like to other teen moms, my sit- my case isn't that really hard. I didn't experience such a hard time because when I found out that I was pregnant and I told my parents about it, I told my family about it. I was thinking of like exaggerated situation, but they were really everything went smooth. They really supported me instead of scolding me, instead of saying painful stuff. They supported me. I moved to other place. They wanted to protect me. I was living in a comfortable environment. Everything is provided, and I didn't really had um, a really hard time living during my pregnancy because everything is provided. I didn't I didn't receive such mean comments like that. They they avoided stuff like that. They didn't want me to receive those mean comments to me. I didn't have a hard time like others. Yeah,
Were
that's
you
the main thing.
scared when um,
Yeah, sorry.
were you scared when you found out that you were pregnant?
Well, of course, I was scared because I didn't expect it to happen. Ano mas siguro every person na will found out in that age, I was really scared that time because I don't know how to tell it to my parents. I don't know how to provide everything to my daughter. I don't know how to handle these things because I was I was very young back then. Yeah, I was really scared.
How about the child's father? Was he able to support your child during that time?
Luckily, I met my ex, and he's in a middle class family, so he can provide everything. Um, his family handles a business. They have a pharmacy like that, so they can provide everything to my daughter. Yeah. Luckily, I don't have any problem about that. We don't have any problem about that. Um, they planned everything very well, and they sustained what I need, especially to my daughter.
For the second question, what are the challenges that you encountered before and during and after your pregnancy?
Um, I went through a lot of challenges. Actually, I went through depression because of that. Um, since I was very young that time, yeah, I told you earlier, I was really scared. Um, I didn't receive bad and mean comments to other people, but I've heard that painful things coming from my family, from my parents, and that was very painful for me because my parents said those painful words to me that I didn't receive to other people. So that's more painful. And yeah, I went through depression. I don't know how to handle this and that because I was too young. I don't know how to manage those things. Um, I was very conscious about everything, and I think I thought that everything that I do was um, I think a lot of people will say bad things to you like, oh, that person is too young and she's a teenage mom like that. But during those times, I couldn't talk to anybody and I was afraid. I was really afraid back then. And I think up until now, um, I'm really scared of what will people think about me, what will people say about me, and especially to my daughter. Yes, I think that's the main challenge that I am handling back then until now, of what will people think about me like that.
So, how do you cope with those challenges that you've mentioned a while ago?
I'm sorry again.
How do you cope with those challenges that you've mentioned a while ago?
Well, during my um, pregnancy and until now, I've met a lot of people, and they cheer me up. They I have learned a lot of things from other people, and especially to myself. And as the time goes by, I've learned a lot of things. I've um, realized a lot of things, and I've learned how to accept my situation instead of blaming myself, instead of blaming my ex or blaming my situation. I tend to accept everything. And actually, I've learned one thing that when I'm in a challenge or in a problem, I only take 3 to 5 minutes to cry or to be in pain or to break down. And after that 3 to 5 minutes, I will think of like a solution, or it's, instead of focusing on my problem, instead of focusing on that what do you call this that situation, I will think of like good things. I'll think of how to encourage myself, how to handle that situation, how to I would think of a solution to that problem. So I think now I became more um, confident. I became more mature than those days back then. Yes, and I received a lot of learnings from other people, and I've applied it to myself.
So,